What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Greenville Living Experience. If you've been following along with this channel, then you know we've been counting down the top 5 best places to live around Greenville, South Carolina, according to niche.com. And in today's video, we're finally going to get to that #1 spot, which I know you guys have been waiting for. And so without further ado, according to niche.com, the best place to live around Greenville, South Carolina comes out to be FiveForks, South Carolina. So FiveForks is located just east of Greenville. It'll take you about 20 minutes to get from the FiveForks area into downtown. And something to know about FiveForks is that it's actually a subsection of Simpsonville, which means that you're in the Simpsonville area, which means you have access to all of the amazing things in Simpsonville, which again, if you've been following along, then you know Simpsonville ranked #4 on the best places to live around the Greenville, South Carolina area. And if you're interested in watching that video, make sure you go check it out for all of the things that Simpsonville has to offer. But specifically, FiveForks is about 8 square miles in the Simpsonville area. So that means that we're still close to I-85 and I-385. It's easy access to get to the rest of the Upstate area. And FiveForks actually got its name based off of 5 different roads that converge into one meeting point. And one of those roads is FiveForks Road, hence the name FiveForks, South Carolina. But one of those roads that it converges with is Woodruff Road. And Woodruff Road is one of the busiest and most popular roads here in the Upstate. And so that means you're going to have access to some of the best commercial shopping in the Upstate right at your fingertips, which is one of the big draw factors that brings a lot of people to this area. Now, the really big draw factor that I think brings a lot of people to the FiveForks area is specifically that it is a heavy, and I mean heavy, housing community area. It is 8 square miles. And in those 8 square miles, there are over 70 neighborhoods that you can choose from to live in that give you quick and easy access to the rest of the Upstate and some of the best shopping, which is why people continue to move here. According to niche.com, about 91% of people in the FiveForks area own their home. That's insane. That means only about 9% of people are renting their home in this area. So a heavy homeowner-based community for sure. Right now, we're looking at about 150-ish properties on the market for the FiveForks area, with an average price point right around $351,000. And know that that is higher for the Upstate area that we're in. It's also higher for the rest of South Carolina and higher than your national average, but that's because the FiveForks area is so popular, and it is continuing to gain in popularity because of its quick and easy access and the community feel that it brings to people when they're there. So like I said earlier, you have about 70 plus neighborhoods to choose from in the area here. And most of these neighborhoods are well established and have been for some time now, but there is a lot of new construction going up in the area as well. You heard me mention earlier, obviously, that the average home price is about $350,000, but some of those homes, depending on what kind of neighborhood you get into, can be anywhere between $400,000 to your upper sevens, maybe a little bit more than that, depending on what kind of neighborhood you're in. But we do tend to see a lot of affluent neighborhoods in this specific area as well. But we also have your middle road, average family size homes here in the area too. So things like Chastity and Glen have been well established. A lot of the neighborhoods here in the area do also have things like clubhouses, pools, tennis courts, sidewalks, walking areas. You can find a lot of those things and amenities here in a lot of the neighborhoods, which is another big draw factor for a lot of people coming to this area. I know today's video was kind of short, but FiveForks, because it's a subsection of Simpsonville, the main thing to talk about the FiveForks area really are the neighborhoods in the area. And so, like I said earlier in the video, if you're more interested in specifically the Simpsonville area, which covers the greater majority of that FiveForks area, then make sure you go check out that video for a little bit more explanation about what exactly you can find around there.